welcome back, everybody. I'm Janine Bolin, and we are here with Authorpreneurs HQ. And as you know, we are running a summit on September 14th and 15th, and that is going to be the Authorpreneurial Summit. And I have with me as a guest, the one, the only Deb Drummond. And if you have not heard of this woman's name, I'm so glad you're here listening right now, because you need to. Not only is this woman a high performance trainer, she runs 22 different summits. She has funnels. She has ways of building estates, as I like to say it, financial estates that most people haven't ever heard about. She's also very good at team building. So welcome to the show, Deb. It's wonderful to have you.
Well, thank you, darling. I just, you know what I mean? It's like when you get introduced like that, you're like, wow, who you talking?
Who
No,
knew? Are
it's
you
like,
talking to
knew?
me? She's looking behind her. No, I'm
No,
joking.
no. Who? It's the interesting. It's the stuff that you never knew was going to happen, but you were brave enough to say yes, right? Unforeseen and unforetold is what I call it. But thank you.
Unforeseen and unforetold. And that is true of so many authors. And that's one of the things we're here to talk about is how you go about building a team. And one of the things that Deb is going to talk about is how you level up as you become better and better at your marketing skills and as an author. So we were talking a little bit in the green room. And if you don't mind sharing a little bit about your topic and just give us a tablespoon of what we might be able to look forward to on September 14th and 15th.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I think there's a lot of power that comes in to play once someone says yes. So, for people wondering about being an author, for people that are authors, or for people that have authored and didn't have that, what they thought was going to happen, right? And there's many things. It's not what people do. I think the gift that I can bring to the table for you is teaching people how to do what we tell people to do. Use your book as a marketing tool. Okay, but how? Like legitimately in the field, how, what, when. That makes a really big difference in terms of people's results. And so I think if you know going in, when you're saying yes, that you've got some kind of strategy, reverse strategy, marketing strategy, some legitimacy to what you're going to spend in terms of time and or fiscal, that return because you have control of the outcome. I think it makes it's just a whole different playground. It feels better, it's safer, and you actually do get a return. So there's lots of times I've talked to many, many people who have authored that have books in their closet, books under their table or their desk, and being able to take those and refresh, dust them off, and hit the new start button.
And that's one of the things that I'm really excited about having Deb on, because when she's very, very generous, and she's also very good at making sure that there's a fit. And there's not always a lot of coaches or people, businesswomen like herself, that are like that. So she was very respectful to me. And she was like, hey, Janine, we talk on similar topics. Let's make sure that we diversify so we don't confuse people. I said, I'm not worried. You're a transformational coach. I'm transactional. And so that's one of the things that I know will definitely help authors out. And so you have this beautiful community of over 400 women. Would you talk a little bit about that? And then we'll have to sign off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to be 450 women that are participating from speakership and authorship in a project that was divinely pushed upon me. And I said yes, to really encourage and support and remember the solidarity around International Women's Day, supporting women and supporting people that support women. And creating these platforms for people to come and speak and share, and anything that you'd ever wanted to write down, anything that you want to tell people about being a woman, or what it is that you're doing, or introducing your products or services to women. So it's all of these women that I'm calling it the Soulpreneur Sisterhood.
And that's one of those things that when you have that divine inspiration, you really can't say no. We were giggling about that on one of our auditions calls, and how you just can't say no to that. And so how can someone find you, Deb, if they want to find out more about you before the summit?
Absolutely. So just venture on over to debdrummond.com. And when you get there, you're going to see a plethora. Keep in mind, I've been doing the entrepreneur world for 31 years. But if you want to just go to products and services, and you can see books, and you can see speaking, and you can see teachings. And for that sector, just go there. But I'm debdrummond.com, and go have fun, poke around.
go have fun, poke around. She has a lot of free stuff. She's bringing free stuff to the summit, so don't forget to show up when she is speaking. And you can always find the agenda when you sign up for the free tickets. There will be an agenda that you will get in an email, so you can see when she's speaking. And we highly recommend that you show up, because she is a woman that knows how to use inspiration rather than motivation to get you where you want to go. Thanks for showing up today, Deb.
Absolutely. See you soon, you guys.